And afternoon, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Just updates and stuff. I did 4 funerals this week. Today was the last one. Okay? Again, with the rivers. We have a snow melt. Yosemite's flooded. Do not go into the rivers. All right? Or the canals. I swear to God. Now, 2 of the deaths were the little kids burned to death, hiding from the fire underneath their bed. And the smoke detectors, this is the parents' fault. If your kids died because they crawled underneath the bed to hide from the fire, and also if they died because the batteries on the smoke alarm wasn't changed, it's your fault. Okay? It's nobody's fault. Buck up. Be a man and a woman. All right? They lost 2 kids. I didn't chew them out, but I said, did you change the battery on the smoke detector? And they kind of looked at me sheepishly like, we have a smoke detector? And I said, yes. Okay? If you're that stupid, wear a white foam helmet. All right? I got them a smoke detector 2 years ago. All right? But these people are... I swear to God, you can't help stupid people. They kill themselves off. Okay? The other guy was a very brave man. He saved his wife and child. Wife was stupid. Child, like, oh, it's hot. Let's play in the water. It's going at 8 knots. It's not clear, blue, babbling water. It's dirty, green, and brown, moving at 8 knots. Don't go into the water. I keep telling people this. They look at me like I stepped on their cat. All right, Uncle Al's tired of doing funerals. All right, 2 kids burned to death. A man saved his wife and child because they were stupid enough to walk into the river. All right, he jumped in, rescued them, threw them on that, and the cold and the fast-moving water got to him, and he drowned out there. All right, fourth one, we're still looking for the body. Okay? Governor says, we're going to help you out. No, a lot of people who were in the rescue or trying to find the body of the child, he never showed up. All right? He makes big speeches. He looks good. You want to get rid of this dumbass and you don't want that other carpetbagger from Indiana, go check out Harshman Hills. That's the Attorney General of Indiana. She's trying to get over here and become governor of California. Enough with the carpetbaggers. All right? Biggest carpetbagger is Gavin Newsom. He's not even California. All right? You want to make a change? You tell your big tech business or bank, go, help Uncle Al, that's Alan Sato. Register him. Everybody in the state of California, write Alan Sato in the ballot. All right? If I win by 1 million votes, everything will change. No more crime. Everybody will have a job. I'll clean the streets, solve all the problems. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to arrest a lot of activists and advocates. Get rid of the bureaucracy because a lot of them steals money. And I'm going to go to each department and each bureaucracy and yell at them, yo, Uncle Al money, and I want it back. I figure I could get $1 trillion. Okay? And a lot of them, oh, we're innocent. Yeah, until you go to prison. There's your advocate or bureaucrat or activist. There's a child molester, arsonist, and a killer. Oh, we like Uncle Al. What you in here for? I'm an activist. Let's shank the bastard. Okay? A lot of criminals knows the rackets that you guys like to. It's time to vote in Uncle Al as governor. All right? And then we go war against Oregon and Washington. You know, cut the state in half. Eastern Oregon and Eastern Washington, you go to Ohio, we're coming through and taking out West Oregon, and West Washington, and then shipping all those boneheads back east. You like Maine. You'll like, Maine and Vermont. Sorry, a little rant. But I get tired of burying people. And then the other one was, well, I took the injection playing basketball with his friends at home, buddies and stuff, all drinking sodas, having a good time. And all of a sudden, I don't feel good. And he grabs his chest and drops dead. 18-year-old kid. All right? It's like one of the worst funerals I had to do. All right? Uncle Alan's tired. That was today. All right? He died 4 days ago. And we're putting him in the ground. His family said he was healthy. He was going to school. He was going to go to college. I said, I'm sorry. This is the best I could do. Everybody thanked me for doing the service out there. Now, another part of this video is somebody should have a white shirt because I took off the tie. And you should have a blazer or a suit coat. Because you have to look proper. I keep telling people, if you show up at court wearing how can I say it? A sweater and a t-shirt, the judge will throw you out or fine you. Okay, I'm always dressed like this. I show up. When they see me, I have my little flag right here. I have a red tie and I'm mean as hell. All right, I don't like you. I'm not that kind of Republican. I'm my own Republican. Freelance, angry Republican. Okay, so you should get a fashion tip. If you don't want to go to jail for a long time, and if you don't want to be a butt buddy to somebody in prison, get a suit, get a tie. Because the first time if your lawyer says, it's all right, you can wear jeans and a sweater, you got a crappy lawyer. Okay, so anyway, I have to thank my Linda. It helped out. And I'm just stressed this month because so much things happen and people that don't evacuate. When we say evacuate, you're in a flood zone. Leave. All right? We pulled out 2 rotting bodies out of this one trailer house. We're like, well, that's not supposed to be there. And the state and the county say, well, we didn't know they were there. Yeah, 2 old people drowned to death. Okay? This is why I tell everybody you should know how to bug out and relocate. But all our stuff's there. Well, it's underwater for about a month. All right? Their families didn't even talk to them. All right? This is why Uncle Alan's enraged and ranting all the time. All right? I am tired. I'm sorry I can't do live stream. But I'm busy. I have my own personal SHTF. I have people going nuts. I have the cartels. I have all these lying scumbags in Sacramento. All right? Stop doing that. Vote Gavin Newsom out. Have somebody file for me to be governor and write me in. All right? Write Alan Sato. It's simple. Doesn't cost you a lot of money. No stupid ads like my friend in Sacramento. He's a Republican. He's a nurseryman, a family man, a good husband, goes to church, John Duarte, and they put this big, high-tech $14 million ad saying he's friends of billionaires and millionaires and give him tax breaks and credits. And I'm looking at him and talk to John. Do you see this malarkey on TV? And I said, I know John. He's not a friend of billionaires or millionaires. He's a farmer. He's a nurseryman. He has a wife and kids. What the hell's wrong with you, America? Shame on you, you Democrats. Okay, to end this up, I'm going to do about more Gambit stuff and why it's the knife world in 21st century is changing. A lot of people are switching over to this because they're getting older, all right? And I'll explain why this instead of these. This is popular with most bushcrafters and stuff because they're in a cycle, all right? If you notice, this isn't tactical or is it for combat. This is for, it's a tool, okay? All right, it should be over here. All right, another thing is, a lot of these people who are backing all these types of weapons either gets a cut or they've never been out in the woods. This makes you get a secure cut. Now, right now, again with the wrong clip point, but this has been an old standby for a long time. It's effective. But a lot of us are getting older, and a lot of us haven't been trained to use a knife. I don't play knives. No. If somebody's within 3 feet, you cannot draw and fire at the same time. I can, but a lot of you can't. And I could stab you about 15 times before you could pull the trigger. Okay? It doesn't look good, and you might be bloody, and this might be broken off because I know how to stab. All right? So think about it. We're going to talk about this a little later. And remember, a lot of special forces and a lot of people in certain militaries are carrying this. All right? Except this one's ass backwards. All right? Seriously, this is ass backwards. All right, folks. I'll catch you later. This is a Thursday update. I hope you enjoy this. Uncle's been busy, and I'll catch you later. Do something good. Between the funeral today, I did 2 grocery runs, dressed like this. And a lot of people says, aren't you afraid of getting jumped and while escorting these people? No. All right? I wish I got jumped. And like they said, but then what will happen? Well, the other guy died. Simple as that. So like I said, contact with your friends and neighbors. Do something good in the community. Get away from this. Everything you see on social media, influencers, and stuff like that. Remember God with a golden calf? Well, that's social media. And that's mass media. And you don't want to get in God's wrath. And I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Do something good. And I'll be seeing you. Bye now.